Hello, Ryan, KI4REX here, and here with an unboxing video. Trying things a little bit differently this time. Instead of this view, I've got a top-down view. We'll see how well that's going to work. I signed up for HackerBox a little bit ago and get their monthly boxes to improve my soldering skills and some of my hardware modification skills. Not just radiosphere, but to modify and upgrade and repair some old vintage electronics I have lying around. And today I have their software workstation, no, soldering workshop, at their soldering workshop. So we're going to go from here and we're going to switch over to the top-down view. All right. All right, here it is, the HackerBox Soldering Workshop. I'm trying to figure out how to fit it in the screen with my downward-facing camera setup that I have now. But here we are. Also ordered a pack of their decals, and so it came with a sort of a decals and one patch to go along with HackerBox and their theme, some of their former boxes. So let's see what we get in their soldering workshop. And the tape is here. Box survived the mailing. Not really that secure, but of course they actually want to advertise their stuff. I have a nicer soldering station. I've got a Heiko out in the garage workstation workspace, but for here, it came with this. Mostly got it for the little soldering practice projects that we'll see here in just a minute. So let's go ahead and open it up. Got all the tape. Here we go. So here is the sticker set. In the patch set. We'll look at that here in just a moment. Set that off to the side. It came with some leaded solder, flux solder. Probably not inexpensive solder, but good to practice with. Comes with some solder wick, because I'm sure with my lousy soldering skills, I am going to make some mistakes. Came with a stand and a sponge. Gonna have to put some distilled water in there. I've got a better set of side cutters. But these aren't bad. These aren't bad for what I paid for this soldering workstation. And here is the soldering pencil. It's programmable by heat. It does plug into the electrical mains. Doesn't feel bad to the hand. Grip right here is rubberized. I would like it to set better, maybe like this, so you can see the temperature and adjust while holding it. So I'm definitely have to make sure I plug it in on that side of me, not this side of me, but shouldn't be. Comes with a medium fine tip, so that shouldn't be that bad. So go ahead and set this off to the side. This should be the USB adapter to power some of these kits. This kit is a fidget spinner that gets LEDs in it. So when you spin it, the LEDs light up. This is the one I'll probably try first. It's the easiest one, at least to show off skills with. Get that back centered. And there's QR codes for everything here, and a HackerBox logo. Looks like it's a badge to hang around your neck or hang on a lanyard or a keychain. Couple lights, a battery. Not much to this one. Probably just lights in each eye. So this one should probably be the better first project, but we'll see what I decide to do. And what is this one again? I do not remember which one this is. I'll have to go look it up. Came with some tweezers, they call them ESD tweezers, but they're pretty much like any standard electronics tweezers. Some jumper wire. I've got a lot of this from a couple other kits that you'll be seeing later on the channel. So still gotta figure out remember what that kit is. Some of the components to go in some of the other kits. I probably will pull up a quick screen recording of what was supposed to be in this kit, and there's some stickers here in the box. The official logo, get it back here in the screen. Heavy metal for soldering. Okay, that one's kind of neat. And a simple little HackerBox sticker. So let's get everything back in the box. I will go pull up the computer screen here in just a moment and do a screen capture of what was supposed to be in this kit to make sure I didn't get anything wrong. And then we will also open up the Elite Hardware Hacking sticker box. I didn't get it all back in there as neatly as they had it. We'll set this off to the side. And we will take a look at the sticker collection here. And then I will go ahead and pull up the order and we'll see what was supposed to be in it. So HackerBox Elite Hardware Hacking sticker here is our first sticker. Gonna save the bottom, which is the patch, for last. I void warranties for a living. Not for a living, but maybe a life goal. Then we got HackerBox shield, kind of like based kind of off the Hogwarts emblem, kind of looks like to me. I'd rather be fishing because they do have some cybersecurity kits. Walter White Laboratories, that one's kind of clever. Hawkins AV Club, Hawkins Middle School AV Club. The Onion Router sticker, I've got a couple more different styles of that elsewhere. And I guess a spooky pirate hacker cyberpunky sticker there. Firewalls don't stop dragons, that one's kind of neat. So we'll put that one up. And another from the HackerBox logo, shiny silver holographic. Guy Fawkes mask for Anonymous. Some of these are kind of generic, I may have seen them elsewhere. Alright, fishing sticker, that's probably going to go on the fridge at work. Some of these will go on the fridge at work. And the HackerBox, another sticker. A Java sticker, I've got a couple of those already. Good old Windows XP, but calling it the Pirate Bay edition. HAL 9000, SAL 9000 HackerBox sticker. No Namers Squad. You're about to hack time, are you sure? Yes or no? Hello, my name is... My other computer is your computer, party time. HackerBoxes, QuadZor, QuadAnd, QuadOr, Full Adder. And then the HackerBoxes.com official Hack the Planet patch. I figure out where I'm going to put some of these patches I'm starting to collect. But there is the basics of what was in the HackerBox. So hopefully this first unboxing video is going well. And then... stay tuned for the transition to the listing on HackerBoxes on what was supposed to be in the soldering station, so I can remember what that final kit was. Ryan from Slightly in the Future here. Here was the listing on HackerBox for the soldering workshop. So it lists for 80-watt soldering iron, soldering stand and sponge, flush cutters, rosin core solder, desoldering wick, precision ESD tweezers, a USB 3.3 volt and 5 volt power supply with jumper wires to power some of these during testing. Some exclusive hacker stickers, then the Badge Buddy soldering kit, and the one I couldn't identify was the 60-second countdown timer soldering kit and the LED fidget spinner soldering kit. And then the Surface Mount Technology Practice Soldering Kit, which is what the ones with all the tear-offs were. And some documentation to go along with it, and 2 videos. That's what the documentation looks like. So we've got it here out on Instructables, so all their kits appear to be on Instructables. Video included here, Badge Buddy, solder the pads, then the countdown timer, and schematic. That's nice. It does use a 555, good to know. So, seems to be decent. Whether it's worth the money or not is open for debate, but trying to get in here, and then when my first official box comes in, we'll go ahead and unbox it, and we'll look at all the projects involved. And as I build these projects from the soldering workshop, I'll also post videos on them. Maybe not doing the assembly, but at least doing a review of the kit and how well it was to assemble for the particular beginners that they are advertising this for. Catch you all in the next video.